How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. The Cincinnati Bengals hit with a pretty big loss this past weekend. La'el Collins, their starting right tackle, out for the season. A little MCL, ACL tear action, and not a surprise. Again, I think what the biggest surprise was here is the fact that this guy walked off the field. You talk about a team that has built this culture of just playing through anything, this toughness, this physicality. We've seen it with Trey Hendrickson with the broken wrist. We've seen it with Hayden Hurst, just the way he carries himself on the field, trying to drag guys. Samaj JP right now, we see it with La'el Collins, sending a direct message to his team saying, like, I want to play. Nobody out there is trying to look for a reason to play or not play with an injury or try to drag things out. The toughness of this team's been impressive, and you love to see it. Championship weather or championship caliber type of culture there, type of team we've seen in the Bengals. Nonetheless, Collins, gotta wait for him to come back next year at this point. Not a choice for him. Hopefully a healthy and speedy recovery. Just an unfortunate injury, really. I mean, there wasn't a lot he could do. The guy fell on his leg side. It was really a gruesome injury when you watch the replay over and over. That's tough. Again, it was impressive that he walked off the field in the first place. Nonetheless, we're going to see Adeniji coming in here more than likely for the Bengals. Took most of the snaps when Collins went down against the Patriots. A Patriots team that did get to Joe Burrow a couple times. Did put some pressure on the quarterback. And it was also a Patriots defense that has one of the best, is it still the best? Might be the best pass rush duo in the league right now in Yuch and Judon when it comes to getting sacks and hitting the quarterback. Tough to tell, tough to judge how that's going to translate into a team without those kind of pass rushers. But, again, we've seen Jonah Williams beat a little bit. We're going to see Adeniji get beat a little bit. How is that going to fare against the Buffalo Bills? And Adeniji, a guy that really, let's give this guy a chance. I mean, this is a guy that's been shuffled around this offensive line throughout his career. He's only started in 14 games. He's going to need some time to gel with these guys. Obviously, he's got 2 games to do it before the playoffs. See if he can get some momentum going here. I think my biggest concern with Adeniji is I think they'll be able to work with it. I think he'll be able to eventually mesh just the way this offensive line's been playing. I get the feel they're going to get in the groove where things will be all right. Worried about his penalties. 14 games, 6 penalties. Few false starts, few holdings, plays like that can really just set your team in a hole, force them to these down and distance, force them into these passing downs early. And that makes not just the Bengals' offense in general's lives difficult, but his is difficult. Other guys in this offensive line, because they're able to bring some pressure, they're able to blitz the quarterback, and they're able to, get to the QB just because Burrow's forced to sit back there and look for a little bit longer to find somebody to throw the football to. Those 2-3 yard quick dump offs ain't going to work on 2nd and 3rd and long. They got to get bigger chunk play. So hopefully we can see him clean up the penalty. That's my biggest concern here. I think otherwise, they keep that clean, and just be all right here. It's not La'el Collins, but just the way this team has played and battled through injury after injury after injury. At this point, it's not, is this the injury that breaks the camel's back? It's at the point where it's like, who's stepping up? This team has proven they can battle through injury after injury, battle through the adversity, and hopefully feeling really good. Been worried about some of these injuries. I feel really good about this one. I think Adeniji can get the job done for these Bengals. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.